AITA for telling my parents to stop bringing up my dead siblings? I, 28F, am the youngest of 3 children. My older siblings, Jessica and Daniel, both passed away in tragic accidents when I was a teenager. Jessica was 18 and had just started college when she died in a car accident. Daniel was 20 and serving in the military when he was killed during a training exercise. Their deaths shattered our family, and we've never been the same since. Growing up, I idolized my older siblings. They were everything I aspired to be: smart, kind, and full of life. Losing them both within a span of 2 years was devastating. My parents were heartbroken, and our home became a place of mourning. Every conversation, every family gathering, seemed to revolve around Jessica and Daniel. Photos of them adorned every wall, and their rooms were left untouched, like shrines. I understood my parents' grief. I was grieving too. But as time went on, it became harder for me to cope. I felt like I was living in the shadows of my dead siblings. My achievements, my milestones, were always compared to theirs. When I graduated high school, my parents talked about how proud Jessica and Daniel would have been. When I got accepted to college, they reminisced about how excited my siblings had been about their own college experiences. Even now, as an adult, it's the same. When I got my first job, my parents talked about how proud Jessica and Daniel would have been. When I got engaged to my fiancé, Mark, they mentioned how much my siblings would have loved him. It's like I can't have a moment to myself without their memories overshadowing it. I love my siblings, and I miss them every day. But I've reached a point where I need to live my own life without constantly being reminded of their absence. It's not that I want to forget them, I could never do that, but I need space to create my own memories and celebrate my own achievements. A few months ago, I sat down with my parents and gently asked if we could stop bringing up Jessica and Daniel so frequently. I explained that while I understood their need to remember them, it was affecting my ability to move forward. I told them that I wanted to focus on the present and the future, and that I felt like I was always being compared to my siblings. My parents were shocked. My mom started crying, and my dad got very quiet. They said they couldn't believe I would want to erase my siblings from our lives. They accused me of being selfish and insensitive. My mom said that keeping Jessica and Daniel's memories alive was the only thing that gave her comfort. My dad said that I should be grateful for the life I have, especially since my siblings never got to experience it. Since that conversation, things have been tense. My parents have been distant, and our interactions are awkward. I feel guilty for bringing it up, but I also feel like I had to stand up for myself. Mark has been supportive, but he's also worried about the strain it's putting on my relationship with my parents. I'm torn between wanting to honor my siblings' memories and needing to create a life that's not defined by their absence. I don't want to hurt my parents, but I also don't want to lose myself in their grief. So, viewers, AITA for telling my parents to stop bringing up my dead siblings? How do I balance my own need for space with their need to remember? Any advice on how to navigate this difficult situation would be greatly appreciated.